here back with the Rotary. Thank you guys so much for y'all's help. The Rotary was down for a long time. That's kind of why we finished up some of the turbo series, but we are back. This little 6mm ball is going to be our solution. We are not for sure because we couldn't find the exact parts diagram, but there's some KTM motorcycles with very similar clutch designs that had this bearing ball. And thanks to you guys in the comments of the last video, we were able to figure that out. So really it's just as simple as putting this in between both levers and seeing if it actually works. So we'll install it now. I put a ton of grease in there, so hopefully it keeps it from shredding itself like before. Okay people, about 2 hours later, I got all those bolts tightened down, and yeah, just hit it a couple times. It works. And that's a functional clutch. So it looks like the 6mm ball was a good solution. I don't really trust it yet, but it's Bill Breaker Pete, so now it's time to just put it back together and send it. Okay, so we have the transmission all buttoned up. So at this point we're gonna just cross our fingers and really hope that it all works out. So now what we're doing is we just gotta throw the chain on and just re-hook up some of our linkages, and then we can get to driving this thing.
So we're out here at our favorite filming location. We got the Rotary out here. Hopefully the Rotary reliability doesn't come to bite us again, because we got the clutch fixed. It's running pretty good. Since it's kind of hard to push start, we got the C10 bike out here, and we're just going to try and pull start it. So let's get started.
Sorry, DG. Sorry, DG. Quality muffler. Unfortunately, the Rotary is a pretty good torture test for that bad boy.
Alright guys, this thing is insane. The Rotary experience is definitely a unique one, and I wasn't even giving it that much gas, but it was just super fun just to have this thing beside you screaming. Without a muffler, it's borderline undrivable. It's like ear-piercingly loud, but it was still tons of fun even just putting around. I still need to get used to this thing. It's my first time driving it, but you can definitely tell it's a different animal. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This thing is an absolute blast to drive around. Super insane. Definitely probably the fastest thing we've built so far.
Yeah, and we could not be here without your guys' help. By the end of the last video, we were so down, so upset that the clutch was all gone. We had no guidance, no parts manuals, but with y'all's help, we had a lot of German subscribers translate and find us parts manuals. We were able to look a couple up. That was really, really cool seeing like the whole community come together. But anyways, like Joe said earlier, this thing is ear piercing. There's nothing wrong with DG mufflers. It's just the fact that this thing is so hot. I don't think we can run anything aluminum on it. It actually melted at the seam. So like literally it tore through the aluminum.
Yeah, the original Hercules bikes had like a double sheathed exhaust because it would get cherry red. Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm glad you got to hear it straight piped. That was awesome, although it was pretty loud, maybe too loud to drive. So if you like this thing, if you like the 787B livery, if you're a Rotary fan, you should definitely subscribe to us because we're doing a top speed video soon.
And we have another Rotary on the back burner.